My guest today is a fifth grade teacher from the Manteca Unified School District. I'd like to bring on Tammy Dunbar, who was recently out in Redmond for the Hack-a-Thon. Tammy, how are you today? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing very well. And how are you doing today?
We are doing very good. I wanted to just get you on here real quick and talk to you about the experience that you had. Recently, Microsoft featured you and your amazing students on their education blog. What was that like?
It was a very heady experience. My students felt like rock stars for 3 days. They came in to film. And as a matter of fact, when they left, my students said, "Oh gosh, where are the cameras? We want the cameras back." So actually, they just saw the movie yesterday, and they were so proud and pleased and excited. And when can we do it again?
I love that. Of course, we're going to have the video and the blog post all linked up here to our show notes on, season 2, episode 1 here. Now, Tammy, you were also out in Redmond for the Hack-a-Thon. I had the opportunity last year to go out there. It was absolutely fantastic to see everything behind the scenes at Microsoft Studios. What did you see? How did it work? And what did you get from just being there and experiencing all those great educators all in one room?
Well, it's always so inspirational because there were a lot of educators that were in the audience for the event. And so it was exciting to see a lot of my Microsoft Innovative Educator expert friends there in the audience. Plus, it was good to see friendly faces. And wow, the production studios there are a dream. I wish I could take my students there just to get the education. I was asking camera people and makeup people, and I was asking all of them, how do you do this? How does that work? So I was trying to learn as much as I could so I could bring it back to my class and share it with them. But it was amazing for a teacher to be treated like a rock star.
Do you have any tips for us who are looking to bring in any hacking of the classroom skills?
You mean classroom skills, or you mean like being on camera skills? Because I know how to apply eyeshadow now.
Let's keep it to the classroom today.
Hacks that I shared on Hack the Classroom, well, you can watch the show, but probably one of my favorite hacks is using Minecraft in order to participate in some global projects. So if you watch it, you'll see that we recreated some California water features using Minecraft, and my students were so clever, they learned how to split screen so they could have a picture of Yosemite Falls on one side and Minecraft open on the other so they could exactly recreate it. Mostly, I think the best hack is give up a little control and let the students take over. They can handle it.
How do you do that?
And they'll learn more. You stop worrying about being the sage on the stage. Most teachers are afraid to teach anything that they feel like they don't know 100%. And frankly, what kids need are coaches. They need guides on the side. They need someone who can say, what do you think? And I think you can do it. Try it. So, what we need to do is not worry so much about us being the experts and letting the kids kind of explore and critically think. And they're not going to grow those muscles of critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication if we don't let them stretch them once in a while.
Well, it's one thing for students to have to learn how to manipulate all those skills and projects. It's another thing for teachers to, as you said, kind of give up a little and say, I need help. One of the best places to find help or assistance or even just build a PLN is the Microsoft Education website. This is something that even a few weeks ago you helped me navigate through as I was working towards becoming an MIE trainer. Talk to us a little bit about how that whole website works and what kind of resources are there to support teachers around the world.
It's overwhelmingly, there's so many resources on there. There are classes and courses that you can take so you can become an expert on certain types of Microsoft programs, Sway, OneNote, Minecraft. And then, of course, there are some really higher level courses you can take on 21st century learning and pedagogy. Also, you can find an amazing array of resources for Mystery Skype or bringing in guest speakers. We particularly like the sloths in South America. And through Kuhn Timmers' climate change project, we're going to be Skyping with Celeste Cousteau in a couple of days. And that's really exciting to have that kind of resources right there on the network. But of course, as you and I both know, the best resource are all the teachers who are members on that community and the teachers who have earned their 1,000 points and our MIEs, and that's pretty cool. And then when it comes open in spring, you should consider becoming an MIE expert, because that is the most amazing digital faculty I have personally ever been a part of.
Why is that? I've been an MIE now for a few years. I know you've been an MIE for the few years. Talk to us a little bit. I ask this question of everybody. What does being an MIE mean to you? What is the community experience like for Tammy?
So for me, I mean, to be in a place where there are like-minded educators who, when I say something like, oh, what if we tried this and let the kids do that? You know, it's great to have a whole group of teachers there with me that say, oh, you could try this, or, oh, I never thought of that, or let's do this together. So it's having this support group of crazy like-minded teachers who are kind of out there teaching fearlessly and not afraid to try things, and who are going to encourage you and support you and help you be a better teacher so your students can find success. That's what I love about this community.
And for anybody that's out there looking to find success by reaching out and being a part of your PLN, how do we find more information about the great things that Tammy's doing in the classroom?
Well, you can follow me on the Twitterverse. It's at Tammy Dunbar. You can go to my website, teachergeekischic.com, or you can look through TeacherCast. There are a few episodes that I'm featured on here on TeacherCast, and I was just on Hack the Classroom. And if you go onto Facebook, they streamed it live, and you can hear my top 5 tools for cultivating creativity and oh my gosh, curiosity. I was curious what I talked about in the classroom.
Excellent. Thank you, Tammy, so much for your time today, and keep up the great work in your classrooms.
You keep up the great work too, sir. Good to talk with you.